Knowing a narcissist can be frustrating if you are not just putting up with their gaslighting and their rage. You are being ignored or getting the silent treatment. And the narcissist, you have to remember, they're only going to do what benefits them at the end of the day. And sometimes it may actually seem like they care about you because it benefits them, and they are focused on making you happy and helping you do something that you possibly enjoy. And however, you must not be fooled, as the narcissist is still focused on themselves and the need to get better and that need to get ahead of you. Most importantly, you see the narcissist at their worst and when they are at their cruelest. You know how brutal that their words can be, even when they say nothing at all. However, others do not see the same version of the narcissist that you see. They get this happy and supportive, loving narcissist and can't believe that this is not the version of the narcissist that you know, that you have come to know. So why does everyone believe the narcissist? Are you delusional in your thoughts about the narcissist? Are they really that kind, loving, and caring? How could everyone else be wrong and you wonder if you are the problem and not the narcissist? You have to remember that the narcissist who is presented to the public is different than the narcissist that you know in private. And the narcissist will always be wearing that mask in public as a way to not only recruit flying monkeys and other enablers that can help them maintain this false sense of superiority and grandiosity. The public narcissist acts in a supportive and positive way to boost their own self-esteem and to inflate their ever deflating amount of narcissistic supply. And they need all of these people around them in order to feel positively about themselves, and so that they can view themselves as successful, and so that they have this steady stream of positive statements that are coming their way, mirroring back to the narcissist that yes, these people do believe the mask, they do believe the false persona, and the people in their public life are only there to bolster that ego through their positive actions and behaviors that are in line with how the narcissist thinks of him or herself. And the narcissist, they are a lead actor, and everyone else is just a supporting cast. They are there to act out the play that the narcissist has written about themselves. The narcissist needs that public life in order to run that play as they protect themselves with this false persona. The private narcissist that you see in a different lead role in the play that is also written by the narcissist behind closed doors, either as by a parent, a partner, or even a coworker, the narcissist changes in a way that benefits themselves when they are with you. So while they treat people on the outside in a positive, supportive way so that they can influence the positive statements that they get from them, behind closed doors, the narcissist puts that down, or puts that to the side, and puts others down in order to feel better about themselves. They must have an outlet for their insecurities, and that outlet is often those people who are closest to them. And as the narcissist fears that they will be exposed for who they really are, they must put others down in order to regain that sense of power and control and that sense of superiority. The put downs and the demeaning behavior, it is not shown to everyone. It is they are very choosy, and there is a reason for everything and everyone in a narcissist's life. If it weren't for the people around them, the narrative that they are superior and all-knowing would deflate, and the narcissist would collapse. The target of the narcissist belittling and demeaning behaviors, this is the person who sees the narcissist for who they are: insecure and unstable, unhinged. The narcissist cannot wear a mask all of the time. They can't bolster that false persona all of the time. They must always find a way to protect that fragile ego, though. And the narcissist, they're constantly assessing how they can use other people in order to do this. They are looking out for number one, which is themselves. They know who can boost their ego with positive words about their great accomplishments, and who can boost their ego by being the recipient of cruel words and cruel actions. The narcissist is smart enough and friendly enough in public, engaging enough in public, while allowing themselves to be their true selves in private. Everyone believes the narcissist because that is how their designed narrative is going, and not because you are wrong in your assessment of what is going on. Don't let the narcissist gaslight you regarding their actions, because you are correct in your assessment, because you see both sides, while everyone else only gets one side. Those of us who have survived narcissistic abuse all seem to wonder one thing at one point or another: why does everyone believe the narcissist and not me? And I certainly have. I to this day believe and think about this. I was in my late 20s whenever the narcissistic abuse hit its peak. And during that time, I noticed that friends were no longer friendly and nice to me. And women who once obviously liked me, even men too, no longer would even make eye contact with me. Neighbors, coworkers, it didn't matter. But I would come to find out that my narcissist from over a decade ago, he and his wife would have gotten a hold of these people and smeared my name into the ground. And to these people, I would have never even understood how they could have even begun to know that I even knew these people. These are people that live 2 states away from me. And I think I have some ideas as to why people believe narcissists in these situations in the aforementioned. And the person who doesn't believe a victim may also be a narcissist as well. And I have noticed that narcissists don't believe people easily. And if someone says another person hurt them, unless there is undeniable evidence such as broken bones, many narcissists do not believe that person. And they may simply have no interest, since it doesn't center around them. This is another red flag. This is a person that you need out of your life regardless. You must remember that a narcissist, they are phenomenal actors, and they can create any impression that they wish. They can appear kind when they are not. They can do that with absolutely no problem. Highly intelligent, even though they are not particularly smart, they can pull that act off too. The chameleon-like ways they blend in with their superb ability to read people, which enables them to appear in the most appealing way possible to each individual person. And many people look for the best in others, not the real in others. So people see the narcissist as a good person, and this is as the narcissist wants them to. So when a victim tells others of the terrible things that the narcissist has done, the victim is not believed. More than likely, the narcissist is believed and thought of as the victim. People don't think of someone as good like the narcissist. They don't ever think that the narcissist could do such things. And there's also the fact that narcissistic abuse, the truth is stranger than fiction. It is so outlandish, it is downright hard to believe. Some people who do not believe victims also come from backgrounds of abuse, yet have not faced their pain, and instead they live ready to shut down anything or anyone that may remind them of their pain, or that threatens their flawed belief system, and that all is fine in their world. And I know a lot of people like this. I also think that there is another reason why people don't believe the victim and they believe the narcissist. These are people who are not facing their own abusive past or even abuses in the past. Those who are feeling ashamed for not being strong enough to do so, because it simply reminds them of the pain that they work so hard to ignore. I do know that it is easier for these people to believe a narcissist than it is for them to believe a victim and face their own pain. When you come across somebody who does not believe you, you must understand, dear listener, it has nothing to do with you. The person that you are speaking with has their own issues. Normal, mentally healthy people, they will listen to a victim's story and believe that person unless there is strong evidence that the victim is lying, and not the other way around. You are not alone. My name is Sara Ann Brown, and this is Narcissistic Abuse 101.